How's it going, YouTube? This is Skull, and welcome to episode 34 of Zootopia Home Video. Last time we took a look at the BluFans full slip edition of Zootopia, released exclusively in China, and today we're looking at the second of 3 BluFans releases, and that is this, the single lenticular version. So it's called lenticular because, as you can see, whenever I shift it, it looks like a hologram image. It looks like holographic. You can even see Nick's face changing on the wanted poster back there. 3 different poses it looks like. So yeah, it's a lenticular. So as with the other 2 releases of the BluFans copies of the film, this was released exclusively in China on January 31st, 2017, exclusively through the company BluFans. Once again, most of the information from the last video is the same here. This is BluFans exclusive number 35, and unlike the full slip edition, which was limited to only 500 copies, this was limited to 600 copies. So there are 100 more of these out there in the world than the full slip, for whatever difference that makes. Anyway, so I've explained the BluFans in the last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, and then everything will be explained there. Zootopia Home Video number 33. Let's go ahead and show it off. So again, we got this beautiful lenticular here on the front. You can see Nick's face there changing depending on the perspective. Judy is like in a 3D environment. And again, that's because every single BluFans release for Zootopia and every other film they did was for a 3D version of the film in a Steelbook. So it's to help promote the fact that it is a 3D movie. On this spine, we've got the Zootopia logo on a sort of a brownish black background. The logo is green, and at the bottom, the portrait is of Nick. On the single slip, on the full slip, it was Flash, and on the single lenticular, it is Nick. So you can start hedging your bets on what the double lenticular will be. And of course, down here, it's we got the little indicator BE35, BluFans exclusive number 35. The top is the same color, the bottom is the same color. And over here, there is no spine. It's just where this stuff slips out of. Also, the BluFans exclusive sticker is right there. Very nice of them to have moved the sticker up so it's completely out of the way of the logo. On the full slip, it was pretty much right at the corner, but if it were here, it would be covering the logo. So good on them for moving it a little. And then on the back, as was the case with the full slip, this is not actually the back. This is a card that slips right out from underneath the shrink wrap, revealing that the back is actually a picture of Mr. Big, as well as the hologram sticker here to help denote that this is an official product, really high quality, impossible or close to impossible to replicate. So let's go ahead and unfold this card just like we did with the other one. This is actually a tiny bit of a different design this time. Some of the characters have been rearranged. Every single one of these releases is in a slightly different arrangement to help differentiate them. But anyway, we got all of them here and a mirror image of them on this side. The card is actually on this side. On the full slip, it was on this side. And it's exactly the same as that. We've got the police badge here, and on the back, we've got all of the limited edition card information here. Although this is in gold instead of green, so that's interesting. And of course, this is limited to 600, and this is number 328 for me, which is the same number that, if I can fold this up properly again, figure out how, is what shows up right here. And of course, all the same legal information is here. Pretty much everything about the back here is identical, except that it's the single lenticular, so it's limited to 600 instead of 500, and the number is different. So let me go ahead and slip that right back in where it belongs, or try to. As I mentioned last time, I like keeping the shrink wrap on this because it just helps keep everything as close to what it looked like brand new as possible. I've seen a lot of people who rip off the shrink wrap and they either don't care about the sticker or they put the sticker inside of the Steelbook or something. I just like it like this. It just makes it nice and easy to handle and also protects it. And yeah, I don't mind. So let's go ahead and actually see what's inside. I will say that this is slightly thicker than the full slip. It's not really noticeable, but like I just finished recording that full slip video and this is thicker. It actually is like a little bigger in my hand. And part of that is because this envelope is thicker as well. Get this out of the way real quick. The Steelbook is the same. I mentioned this in the last video. The Steelbook is actually identical for all three. It's just whichever one you get determines what the case looks like, or what the slip case looks like, this thing, and what you get inside for extra goodies. The Steelbook itself is exactly the same, so if you watched episode number 33, then nothing about it is different. It's the same art. Still beautiful art. Still love it. Everything about it's the same. The discs inside are the same. No difference whatsoever. So if you want a full breakdown of this, go watch the previous video. Let's go ahead and show off these goodies. So this is the envelope that comes with the single lenticular version of the film. And inside we've got character cards. But these are different. These are treated more like postcards than character cards. So again, these are in the order that I got them. And the back, all of them look like this. Every single one of them, as you can see here, they all look like this. So it's just a simple Zootopia logo with fox tracks on the top and bunny tracks on the bottom, complete with clearly she's wearing her officer shoes or whatever it is. So yay. So yeah, we got these cards here. This one is of Nick, and these are in the order that they came in. Then we got Judy, Clawhauser, Flash, 100-yard dash. Bonnie and Stu, don't really see them promoted much in these, in anywhere really, so it's kind of neat that they got something. We got Bogo, Yax, Finnick, and we got Bellwether, and finally Mayor Lionheart. And that's what comes here. We got, it's kind of crazy that just a few more, and these are in really nice cardstock. They feel like thick postcards, essentially. It's kind of interesting that just a few more cards here necessitated making the case that much thicker, but it did, and I'm glad they did because it feels like a premium product. And again, you can't get these in the other two releases. The double lenticular has something different. You guys already saw what was in the it was in the full slip. And getting these envelopes closed again is always a pain because it's like flush against the against itself. There we go. So yeah, there we go. I still love that Steelbook. It looks so good. That is the single lenticular version of Zootopia from BluFans. And fun trivia fact, this was actually the very first BluFans release that I got. I ended up getting this first, and then I got the double lenticular, and then finally the full slip afterwards. And of the three, this is pretty cool. I mean, this is actually, I think, the very first time we've seen this exact cover on a home video release on this channel. Pretty sure. I've seen a lot of people say they really like this. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, it incorporates a little bit of the original version of Zootopia we didn't get. Nick is on a wanted poster, and the poster says, "If you see this fox, do not approach him. Please contact the police," is what it says. So it's from a scrapped version of Zootopia we never got. Whole amazing story of how that happened. I will say the version we got, I think, is better. Anyway, so that was the single lenticular. Next up will be the final BluFans release, the double lenticular. Something for you guys to look forward to. Next week's exciting for me for another reason, which I'll let you guys know when it happens. Of course, might be exciting for another other reason if the trailer drops sometime between now when I'm recording and when this video goes live, but oh well. So, let me know if you guys learned something from this video, and also let me know if there's a version of Zootopia on home video you want for me to cover in the future. That does it for now. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more.